Hi everybody and welcome back to LL Sports TV. Hope you're all doing well. Just a quick video here reviewing the fight I've just witnessed between Natasha Jonas of Liverpool, England versus Lauren Price of Wales. And this fight was for the unified Women's World Welterweight Championships. Going into this fight, Natasha Jonas held the IBF and the WBC belts. Lauren Price, I think she held the WBA and the IBO. So it's a unified fight, all British clash. Crossroads fight, really. You got Natasha Jonas, 40 years old now, far more experienced, been around a long time, world champion in her own right, good fighter. Lauren Price, very good fighter herself, 10 years younger, she's only 30 years old, unbeaten, very good boxer, former Olympic gold medalist. And so to the fight. Right, so the fight started and Lauren Price immediately set the pace. It was noticeable right from the off. She was a lot quicker, a lot faster, a lot sharper. I thought Natasha Jonas would have tried to claim the center of the ring and try and push Lauren Price back, but she wasn't able to do that. I thought maybe at first she was going to scope her out in the first round. She tried doing that, but it was pretty apparent halfway through the first round that Lauren Price had all the physical attributes. She's the bigger girl, she's faster, she's stronger. She looked confident in there, and she soon took charge. And once she took charge, there was pretty much no coming back from it. In summarization, she was pretty much dominant. I mean, it's a 10-round fight. Women's fights, world title fights are 10 2-minute rounds. And to me, Lauren Price won every single round. She buzzed Natasha Jonas a couple of times in the fight, pretty much had it her own way. And it's interesting because coming into this fight, so the saying goes, is that Lauren Price hadn't lost a round in her 8 professional fights so far. And I think arguably, well, not arguably, in my view, she won all 10 rounds of this fight, at a canter as well. I think it's a good thing for Natasha Jonas that Lauren Price is not what you would call a puncher. I mean, got to be honest and say that very few women fighters are what you call big punchers. I mean, I would say that Savannah Marshall is probably the only one that really springs to mind as being a big puncher. Natasha Jonas can punch. I'll give her that. She does have a few stoppages on her record and she can punch. However, in this occasion, she wasn't able to land any decent punches, really. I think she landed a couple of body shots in close. But it was a disappointing night for her, man. I mean, she tried her best. But I've got to be honest, man, she was totally outclassed. For me, she didn't win a round, didn't come close to winning a round. Lauren Price had it all her own way. There wasn't a scratch on Lauren Price, as you would expect. Before the fight, she said, I would be too young, too fast and too good. And that's exactly how the fight played out. It was the same thing round after round. And yeah, there was nothing Natasha Jonas could really do to solve the puzzle of Lauren Price. So once you fight somebody that are good on their feet and got good hands as well, it's a very difficult task. What you need to do is to try and close the distance behind your jab, get in close, try and land body punches, maybe rough the person up a bit. The problem that Natasha Jonas had is that she did try that on occasion, but whenever she did that, Lauren Price's footwork was so good that she just moved out the way, pivoted, used angles, pot-shotted, then landed combinations and just basically just outclassed Natasha Jonas. It's as simple as that. It really was a one-sided fight. Not maybe in terms of Natasha Jonas being battered. I don't think it was that type of one-sided fight. But it was one-sided in terms of one fighter just clearly superior to the other. And like I said, I think it's good for Natasha Jonas that Lauren Price isn't more heavy-handed, because if she was, and if she sat down on her punches the way some professionals do, especially in the men's game, then it could have been a very different story. She probably would have got Natasha Jonas out of there. So well done to Lauren Price. Remains unbeaten, 9 fights. After the fight, she was calling out the likes of Sandy Ryan and Michaela Mayer. Those two are going to fight again in, I think it's the end of March, a rematch. It's a bit of a grudge match. Those two got beef, but that's for another video. Yeah, that should be a good fight. And then I think what will happen is Lauren Price will be calling out the winner of that fight. So the winner of that fight, Sandy Ryan versus Michaela Mayer, you would have thought would be a good good fight for Lauren Price. But at the moment, it seems like there's no one out there to really test this girl, man. I mean, she's got all the skills, she's got the confidence, she's got the swag, and she's good to watch. I'll give her that. She really is good to watch. And yeah, she just totally dominated this fight. And Natasha Jonas, I've got to say, by contrast, looked pedestrian. She looked slow. She looked one-paced, and you know, was landing like one punch at a time, if that. And listen, that is we should frame it in the right reference. I think Natasha Jones, even though she's 40 going on 41 and she's clearly seen better days, she was up for this fight. She trained hard for the fight. She said that many times. She has a very good coach in Joe Gallagher. So she came in prepared. But the thing is, as I was suggesting earlier, when you're fighting somebody like a Lauren Price, who's very good on their feet, got good hands, got experience, got skills, it's very, once they get into a groove, it's very, very difficult to take them out of that groove unless you land a big shot that can swing things your way. And Natasha Jonas today wasn't able to do anything like that. After the fight, she seemed to be hinting at retirement. Personally, I hope she does retire. She's had a good career. She's been around a long time now. She's 40 years old. I remember her from the 2012 Olympics and that famous fight with Katie Taylor. So yeah, she's been around, been a stalwart for British women's boxing, well, women's boxing in general. Had a good career, like I said, two-weight world champion. Hopefully she's made quite a bit of money. I mean, the fight tonight was a big fight, so I'm hoping that she gets well remunerated and she can walk off into the sunset. I know she's pretty good at punditry. She is one of the faces of women's boxing. So I think it's probably time now for her to seriously consider her career in the ring. And yeah, we move on. That's how boxing goes, man. They say it's a young man or a young woman's sport, and tonight that was shown to be the case. Youth was served, and it's going to take a very, very good girl to beat Lauren Price. I can tell you that much. But yeah, that's all from me. If you watch the fight, let me know in the comments what you thought about it. Let me know how you felt Lauren Price performed today. I thought she was excellent. I would give her, what, 8 or 9 out of 10. And she marches on. She's calling out, as I said before, the likes of Sandy Ryan and Michaela Mayer. And those two, whoever wins that fight, will have their hands full with Lauren Price. In fact, I would tip Lauren Price to beat both of those two based on what I've seen of her career so far. But yeah, let me know what you think about it in the comments. And listen, thanks so much for watching the video. Thanks so much for supporting the channel. I really appreciate that. Take care. Have a good weekend. And I'll catch you soon. I'm out.